What is going on, family? Welcome back to Run My Crypto. Hopefully you guys are having a great day today. Guys, we're going to talk about Jasmy. So, is Jasmy out of the innovation zone? No, hell no, they ain't. I don't know what is going on. If you guys follow me on X, make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe, and follow me on X, guys. The link is in the description. Sorry, I had a pop up, but the link is in the description, guys. Follow me on X, Twitter, however you want to pronounce it, guys, because I specifically, I added the innovation zone for Binance as a catalyst for Jasmy, and I'm starting to think more and more that it's extremely a catalyst now for Jasmy. So understand that, we had a lot of people expecting Binance to hop out and put Jasmy out of that innovation zone, but I think there is a hidden agenda, and I'm going to pull up my notes. I think there's a hidden agenda on why Binance is keeping Jasmy in that innovation zone. People may call me crazy, but I'm telling you, there's a hidden agenda. Because why is that? Well, so the way that cryptocurrency works and the way that things work with cryptocurrency, there's always a hidden agenda behind some of the things that go on with cryptocurrency. Now, I'm thinking, we had out of the blue, there becomes some information about Jasmy and Apple iPhones, and then I'm starting to think we hear about the Jasmy stablecoin, right? So that's another thing to look at. But if you follow me on X, I laid out a couple of variations on why we're going to get to 50 billion market cap. Now, I'm starting to think it's going to go way past 50 billion market cap. And it's like there's a lot of naysayers, there's a lot of doubters. But when it comes to understanding how a cryptocurrency can catapult to these crazy numbers overnight, it's extremely possible. And it's possible through, obviously, some powerhouse news or anything that takes crypto to the next level, right? With something that's going to drive the demand for cryptocurrency up. Now, what I'm talking about, I'm going to lay it out in this video so you have an understanding of what in fact I'm talking about. So make sure you guys, again, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification, and please watch the video all the way through, because if you don't, you're just missing out, and you're missing out for your personal well-being, not mine. I'm just putting it out there. So this is not financial advice, so please do not buy anything or do not sell anything that I'm talking about, guys. I'm just here to educate you in Jasmy specifically. I've really honed in on Jasmy a lot deeper than I wanted to get into other projects. And there's some that are on the back burner right now, like Internet Computer, which I think is going to be a great project. But right now we're here talking about Jasmy, so make sure you watch all the way through to the end. Let's get into it, guys. Let's go. All right, guys, so here's the deal. Like, I was expecting Jasmy to come out the innovation zone today, but unfortunately that did not happen. So I started to think, like, well, what is really going on with it? And it's like I've mentioned in some other videos and on X, literally I believe there is that agenda. And what I think it is that we have Sony executives that are managing Jasmy to the T, and they're very successful with doing this because they're not going to come out and they're not going to expose themselves and say, hey, we're going to capitalize with Jasmy because of X, right? Because of this specific situation. But if you have executives that are with a corporation that has been extremely successful when it comes to technology and, building products that really make a difference in households, and they know how to grab hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of thousands and maybe even millions of people, especially when they built that Sony PlayStation platform. Now, when I caught wind of understanding that Sony is actually going to create an exchange out of the Asia continent, it got really fishy with me. Because not fishy, but I started to think, okay, well, why is Binance holding hostage or leveraging pretty much a big portion of Jasmy coins and Jasmy tokens? Now, is it the fact that Binance knows, because Binance is a business, it's an exchange that's out to make money, and we know that. But with Binance holding a very large portion of Jasmy tokens, not releasing them out of the innovation zone, basically suppressing the demand for Jasmy tokens. That's basically what Binance is doing. They're leveraging the tokens by suppressing the demand, because basically they're pretty much saying in the Asian area that Jasmy's not ready yet, because if they put it on the market and people are buying it up, the value's not there yet. But if in fact indeed we go to Sony generating an exchange in the Asian market, once that is set in stone, I believe we'll see Jasmy pull off that innovation zone, and Binance is going to see dollar signs. Now that's exactly what I think the direction of why Binance is leveraging these tokens, to capitalize off of Sony creating that exchange to be able to buy, or there's a, I don't want to say this because this is 100% speculation. However, Binance could really sell a big portion of Jasmy tokens to that Sony exchange. And now that tells me, if that indeed happens, we're going to see Jasmy go to some big levels of valuation for that token and that project. Now, Sony is very, very sharp when it comes to business. Sony is extremely educated when it comes to business and how to bring a product and bring it globally. So those are very big catalysts if indeed it does pan out that way. So of course, this is just my opinion. This is just me speculating on what I'm looking at, because if we really look at Jasmy, there's no need for Jasmy to be sitting on the innovation zone, and everybody knows that. If you understand Jasmy as a product, you should understand that there's no reason that Binance should be holding Jasmy in an innovation zone. It just does not make sense. So I started to really ponder on it and really try to put things into perspective. Like, why wouldn't Binance kick Jasmy out of the innovation zone? And it really comes down to business strategies, business partnerships, understanding the scale of how big Jasmy is and where it could go. It is really, really crazy. And again, if you really think about it, you have to understand that Jasmy is a huge project. It's 100% undervalued right now, big time, right? And I'm not, and guys, I see some crazy comments. Oh, I'm getting paid by Jasmy. Yeah, I don't even think Jasmy pays anybody to do any content for them, to be quite honest. But I am a holder, and I believe in this project, and I believe that long-term scalability for this project is massive. And if I start to see this year, and we start to put out the PDL, and we get users in the PDL, and then we start to move into really launching the layer 2, getting into some of the AI projects that we have that Jasmy has mentioned, by leasing GPU nodes. I think it's going to get really exciting. And the thing is that when we look at bull runs, we really see these projects start to flourish, and this is where big money comes into the projects. And I guarantee if we get, like I said, the PDL going, we get AI going, DEPIN working for Jasmy, we really start to see some massive marketing from DWF labs and Kana labs, and we start to see Apple utilize Jasmy software, and we start to see some Web3 kick in towards the end of the year after the elections. We're going to see Jasmy really start to make some progress, and I think it's going to go to the extreme when Jasmy starts to really put out God candles, and we see some massive growth in holders and demand, and it's all going to lead and point towards a very higher value for Jasmy, and our market cap is going to go through the roof. And just like other projects hit 100 billion, 200 billion levels, you're going to see Jasmy do the same thing. I mean, guys, we came from the hundreds, 200 position in you know, the top of crypto. Now we're sitting in that 50-60 range, number 50-60. So there's no reason that Jasmy cannot have a throughput to get us to the top 10 with, you know, over 100 billion in market cap. Yes, guys, there is a lot of people that don't believe that. So be it. People didn't believe Bitcoin was going to ever see $100, and we're sitting at 70,000, 60,000. So, you know, that's what it is. That is the belief game. And when you really put it into perspective and knowing that Sony's behind this project, this is a company that took a simple piece of technology, you know, and made it a household brand and pretty much sold its equipment, its technology in mass global areas. And it's so heart-wrenching to see and hear, especially in the comments, and see the comments that people think that Jasmy is a shitcoin. So it's unfortunate for you guys, but for us holders and us believers, the time will come when we're highly rewarded. Make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Thank you guys for tuning in to Run My Crypto, and appreciate you guys always. Much love to you, much success in your crypto journey. Take care.